Truth. Truth won't ever lie. All right, I want to talk about what the fuck has happened to music.
Yeah, what the fuck has happened to music these days and the last decade or decades?
Almost. No, it's 2 decades.
Yeah.
Soon it's 2 decades.
Soon it's 2 decades.
My theory.
And it started already in the 90s. Actually, it did.
Late 90s.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah.
But you could see signs there that something was going on.
Yeah, I think what happened is many things. The biggest thing is I think when there was no money to be made anymore in music, it actually it let the big corporations into the music industry to totally take over. Why? It's like this. Well, if there's no money to be made for real musicians that are made for doing music, well, then they have to like step aside, right? And then the big corporations come in, like, and what do? Well, they have a lot of money, right? Mm-hmm. So, okay, they have a lot of money, so they can just throw the money on who? Not the real musicians, because they don't want that. They get the ordinary guy or girl that's not a real musician or a singer, pay him or her a salary or whatever, and feed him or her the songs.
Yeah, and then they don't absolutely have to be any kind of talent in something.
No.
Because they have everything. They have auto-tunes and everything in the
What is
videos.
auto-tune? If nobody knows, if you don't know what auto-tune is it's basically a program in the computer that helps a person who can't sing and makes it sound like she or he can sing.
If you want a good
That's
example
a
of
huge
this,
problem.
you can look for, is it Enrique Iglesias? The video where he sings without autotunes and with
Enrique Iglesias.
Yeah.
There's a lot of you can just type in autotune on YouTube.
So that one is
basically what that thing made is it gave the opportunity for ordinary people who shouldn't be musicians to be musicians or singers, you know. And what my problem with that is like this: people should be where they should be.
Everyone got its place.
Yeah, because some
and just accept it.
Listen, some people are made to be a plumber or what else? Some people are made to be a cook. Some people are made to be working in construction, etc. Some people are, good in physics or whatever. And those people that are good in those areas should be in those areas. Why? Because, for example, for the plumber thing, I wouldn't want to hire a plumber who isn't a plumber, right? And the same goes for music. You don't want people who are not made for music to be in the music, and those who are made to be in music to be working in a storage. That's insane.
But that is just what's happening.
That is exactly what has happened. People, look at the music industry today. And if you're sane, you know that these people are not made for being in the music industry. At all. And look at, and it's not even music, it's just porn. It's soft porn, or it's getting to real porn.
It's getting not too soft porn.
Yeah, it's getting close to real porn now. So it's a stripper with background
nowadays,
music.
When they sell music, they sell it based on sex.
Yeah.
Both if you listen to it, the tones and the beats and everything, everything sounds like it's taken from a strip club.
Yeah.
And if you
you into the mood.
Yeah, and if you look at the videos, it's always like it's strippers.
Yeah, exactly. So basically they have...
And you can also feel it when you hear music today. You hear there's no soul behind it. There's no feeling.
It's a robotic.
Everything is robotic. Everything sounds metallical, and everything sounds the same. When we listen to the top 50 songs of 2018,
Oof.
I basically couldn't hear the difference between the first song, the middle song, and the last song. Everything sounds the same, but you can so tell it that there's no feeling, there's no soul left.
They're all copying each other.
Yeah, because all these artists, they are not making their own music, and you see like, oh, the songwriters are da 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 da. There are 10 songwriters in one song.
Yeah.
No one is playing a fucking instrument,
Yeah.
or they take like the popular garage band or what you call it, and you mix it up and you style them up, and everything still sounds the same.
Yeah.
There's no and I think as we know, music is so big, it affects us and influences us so much.
Ooh.
And now with the garbage they did, I think we become more effective than we think, pure physically as well. When I hear these crap songs,
Yeah,
I feel sick.
Yeah. People just think that music is some sound that doesn't affect them, but
no.
trust me, music affects
Yeah.
you. If you don't buy that, I always take this example, like Titanic, My Heart Will Go On with Celine Dion. If you take away that song, and instead you input this. Will it be sad or will it be comical?
The mood will totally
The
change.
mood will totally change into a comical scene or a mood. With what? Just you change the song from My Heart Will Go On to a circus song.
Or just
that's it.
Think about what kind of music they use in scary movies, in
Yeah,
horror
it's like,
movies. And before anything happened, you actually get a bit afraid just because of the music you hear.
Yeah. You start to get, ooh, what the fuck?
Yeah.
What's happening,
Yeah.
So music does a hell of a lot.
Yeah.
But they don't tell us that. They don't educate us on that. Right? They don't. So
they don't want us to know that.
So ordinary people, the regular people, they just think music is some small thing. But actually, I think it's so big that we don't even understand it. Because I remember, when Michael Jackson and Freddie Mercury or stuff like that were in the music scene, the world felt like a different place, The vibe was different, The music actually touched people, and in their own life that changed people. And now, where everything is like shallow, it's about sex, and it's about shooting people, and it's about threats, everything,
Money.
Yeah, it's so fucking evil. Yeah, music has become evil.
It's satanic.
Yeah, it's satanic.
And almost all the music videos you see,
They have satanic shit in them.
It's
Whether
blood,
it's
gore,
whether it's what are their names? I don't even remember them because they're so garbage. Katy Perry, Miley Cyrus, what else? Justin Bieber, all these crap ass artists.
And now if you're gonna talk about satanic and real horrible music videos, if you go and watch the rap videos, they're just insane. They shoot and there's all like 10 asses whipping around. This,
and it's all slow motion, so you think it's cool, It's like, what the fuck is this shit? So it's
and
evil.
Also there is I read an article a long time ago, and I remember I read it on the page of David Icke about rap music, how it was created just because to increase
black crime.
Yeah, black crime.
Yeah, I've read that too.
Yeah.
That rap music.
And it makes definitely sense, because if you have the power and the strength to listen to rap
people
music,
do.
Yeah,
Many people
I know.
do.
But if you really listen to it and you hear the lyrics, it's awful. It's
yeah, it has zero talent.
and it's a lot of repetition.
It's just negative shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, and speaking about the
there's no happy
melodies,
songs.
yeah, the melodies. It's like a 5-second
Yeah.
fucking melody that repeats
I could
itself.
make that melody.
Anybody, a 6-year-old can make it now today. And also the pop songs. They have the same old 4-chord song. It drives me crazy. It drives me crazy because I as a real musician, I instantly hear it. I'm like, what the fuck? This is the same song as the last song and as the last before that. And it drives me crazy, but regular people don't notice that. Motherfucker, this song sounds exactly like the last one.
We listened to some guy that talked about music a while ago, and he explained it that basically because all the music sounds the same now is to cheat the mind, because the mind wants comfort and it wants things that it recognizes, and that is why the music sounds the same everywhere, and everyone is loving the music because it's familiar to them.
Yeah.
So it's simple for the mind, and that also shows how fucking lazy we have
become.
We
Give
don't
me the same
even,
song.
We don't even have the power to listen to different kind of music. We want it to say be the same.
That's super lazy.
Yeah.
Whereas as you look
That
before,
is so sad.
before in the old days, you wanted new shit. You wanted melodies that you haven't heard before.
Yeah.
You want to be surprised by the song. Like, oh, it took a totally right turn. Like, whoa, what the fuck happened there? You know. But today they feed us the same old shit, like a record that is jammed. Like, but what does that do to your mind? Because there was a study that said that classical music, for example, it expands your mind because your mind, because classical music it's continuous. It doesn't stay at the same place. So your mind, you hear the notes, the different notes that are continuing, going to places, so your mind is keeping up with that when it's listening to it. But when you're listening to this shit you hear today, the noise that they call music today, it's
basically just bad noise.
It's noise. It's like you're going to the construction. Okay, it's a little bit more to the music side, but still
very little.
Yeah, it's noise. I wouldn't call it music.
I think it's important that you think about what you listen to, and also when and where because you can feel yourself how much music affects you.
Yeah, when you're sad, you listen to a sad song, or you're sad, you listen to this happy song and you get happy, or whatever.
Or for instance, like sometimes when we go to bed, we put some nice classical music on in the background, or binaural beats or something, because we know that it is good for our mind.
Yeah.
Because we are aware, and I think it's so important that you become aware that things around you is not as small and insufficient as you think they are. Music is super important for you, for your well-being, for your growth, for love, for freedom, for everything. I think music and sound, I think, is the base of everything.
Even scientists say that reality is from sound.
Yeah.
Its base is made of sound, vibrations. So if that doesn't give you a hint about how important music is, they even use music to manipulate people.
No.
Like they do some videos to they have an agenda with the video, and they show you some stuff that will make you sad or angry, and then they have some sort of music in the background, maybe sad music or whatever, so it gets into your mind much better,
everyone is using this today. Also, restaurants and shops are using the right kind of music
exactly.
for you to to consume more. Like in a fast food restaurant, they want you to go in, but they want you out fast, so they have more space for more customers.
Yeah.
So they play fast songs
Yeah.
that don't make you to sit and relax. But if you go to a nice restaurant, they will play like comfortable music because they
relaxing.
want you to sit, to stay long. So you order more, and you order more to drink, and you order more dessert and more coffee and everything, because they want to make as much money of you as possible. And if you go into shopping malls, there's always music there, and you don't think that it's random. You think that it's random, but it's not. Everything is. And I actually, wrong people to ask, but I actually asked in a store who
decides what music we're playing here.
Yeah, and
electronic store.
Electronic store. And I asked, who decides what music you play? And they actually have ready lists that they cannot choose for themselves. Of course, they have ready lists, but they have a couple different, so they can choose from this designed list. And I asked, well, who designs the list? Oh, we get it from the top.
Yeah, it's like radio. Back in the days, radio, the host could choose. Or the host had some influence, you know. But now today it's like a playlist that is ready and made, the same playlist that everybody has worldwide almost. It seems like, you know, and that makes everybody the same, you know. It affects
but that is what
us.
they want. They want everyone. They want to take away the feminine. They want to take away the masculine.
Make us one.
Yeah.
But
there's no diversity in music anymore, or in art, or in anything. There's nothing unique left. They want everything to be the same as one.
And then we all get miserable because we're not made to be robots.
No.
You know, we're humans for a reason. We have uniqueness. We want to express ourselves, you know, we want new shit. We want to, you know, grow and stuff like that. We don't want to be robots, but unfortunately the
laziness is turning into robots.
The laziness is turning us into robots. But again, I think the last real artist was Michael Jackson, but before that, the true source was Freddie Mercury. I think when Freddie Mercury died, the lead singer of Queen, when he died in late 1991, I think music started to decline slowly. Even Michael Jackson, he was good until, I would say, after the History album.
I think so too.
You know, and the History album was released in 1995 or something like that, and then even he didn't come up with anything good. I would say Freddie Mercury, and it sounds ridiculous, but take it as you want. I think because he has inspired even Michael Jackson. He has inspired even Michael Jackson. But other artists like Metallica, Guns N' Roses, Nirvana, and on top of my head, I don't know right now. Nobody knows what that is. Anyway,
inspired them as well.
I think music started to die with Freddie Mercury being dead, because he was so talented in music and he inspired other artists to try to do the same thing.
No, but he didn't have any boundaries when he created his music. He didn't go after a pattern or something. Just listen to Bohemian Rhapsody or other songs. He didn't have like you learn in school, like you have the this and this and that. No, he did whatever he wanted to do, and the same with Michael Jackson. Also, if you listen to most of his songs, it was creative. It's not exactly after a pattern how a song should be. It should be 3 minutes long, and it should have And that is the essence of us human beings. And if you listen to music before their time, if you listen to classical music, as you said, it's consistent, it's up and down, and it's follow a red thread, but you know it's not the same. No classical music is or song is the other one alike, you could say. But as further in time we have come, the more alike music start to sound.
Now now even a song made by a company for a commercial, I think it's artist, a modern day artist song. I don't even know what. It doesn't. You know, everything sounds exactly the same, and unfortunately, it will only get worse.
Yeah.
It will only get worse. Why? Because there's no one breaking it. You know, there's no one.
What, you mean no artist? Or
Yeah.
you mean us?
No, whatever. There's no big artist out
I think
there.
also because people have become so lazy and comfortable and they listen to this bullshit music, there is no...
They don't even want to hear.
No, there's no efterfrågan.
Yeah, there's no...
Demand
there's
for
no-
something else. People don't look for something else, something new. They're perfectly happy what shit they get.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean?
Yeah,
There's
yeah.
no demand.
And the funny thing is, people say that like the 80s music or whatever is like, that's 80s music, like that's something bad.
Yeah.
Like we have progressed now. This is
No,
this
this
is the
decline.
shit. Fuck Mozart.
Yeah,
this
this
shit.
is-
Listen to Justin Bieber. Listen to this crap. That sounds exactly like the last crap. You know, go search top 100 songs of 2018, and
Yeah.
if you don't puke, then there's something
Yeah,
wrong
bring
with
a
you.
bag.
Yeah, there's something wrong with you. If you think this shit is good, then you're insane.
Yeah.
I'm telling you right here.
And that is only
insane.
that is the truth.
It is the truth.
Yeah, this
It
is
is.
truth.
You can't. That is an objective truth.
Yeah.
I don't care what anybody says. Music today is the most
I think it's
untalented
poison.
shit I've ever heard.
Yeah, it's
Ever
poison
heard.
for your mind and for your soul.
Yeah.
Straight up.
Yeah, and to all those who say that it's your opinion. No,
Fuck
no,
off.
it's the
No.
truth. That shit is garbage. Take Bohemian Rhapsody with Queen and compare it to any of the shit you hear today. It's not even comparable. At all. At all. It's objective truth. Bohemian Rhapsody will always be better than any of the shitty songs you hear today with Miley Virus or any of that shit. And unfortunately, too many people are brainwashed with this shit. But I'm saying, music today sucks. Sucks, and it won't get better.
And a lot of more people should start to demand good music.
Yeah.
Boycott all this shit music.
Yeah.
And start
Fuck
to
it.
make your own.
Fuck it.
Fuck it.
Use earplugs.
Yeah.
When you go to the store, use earplugs.
Don't go to the store.